did it. It's amazing.
Thank you guys for waiting. His record numbers, Arreola came in great shape. Put a great performance. He's a tough veteran warrior. I needed that experience, you know. All 12 rounds, and it's the next one, you know. Take some time off, make sure I heal right, and keep getting those titles, you know. Hopefully, get the green belt soon or one of the major belts. Any questions?
Adam, clearly winning the fight, do you feel like maybe in the last couple of rounds you favored him? Because those seem to be the rounds that he had the best, round 11, round 12. He was way behind, he probably needed a knockout. But did you feel like, you know, that it was such a tough fight that you were fading us a little bit those last couple of rounds?
I have to rewatch it. My trainer told me, he said every time I box, use my jab and move, it's much easier, and I made it hard on myself. But I gotta rewatch it to answer that question. Throwing, I think we have record numbers, so throwing so many punches, I'm tired right now and don't really remember what happened at one point of the fight.
Hello, Adam. Hey, I wanted to know, man, how did it feel winning this fight here, and how does it feel knowing that you threw more punches than anybody else in the heavyweight division during this fight?
Amazing. Me and Chris put up a great performance. I know he's a great fighter. I knew that coming in. Everybody underestimated him, but he was a man on a mission. He won 2 fights. He was his last title glory days. He won the title one more time, and you know, want to fight a top Chris. But we pulled it through, you know. I was back to the drawing board, keep getting better, and we'll see what happens next.
I have a question to Keith. Spoke with Joe Goosen, and he said this was absolutely epic fight. Like you just said, 1,125 punches attempted by Chris, 1,047, number 1 and number 5 in the history. But question to Keith, what did you see from Arreola? Did he, you know, surprise you with something? Energy, speed, anything?
Well, I actually said to Chris after the fight, I said, I really appreciate that you came in shape. You know, a lot of people, I think, thought that he was going to come just for a payday, lay down, maybe 3-4 rounds, go hard, and then look to get out. I recognized that he hurt his hand in the 4th or 5th round. I was telling Adam, punch him in his left hand, it's broke. And that guy hung in there. He came to fight, which I think is a great thing for Adam. You know, he fought a great experienced fighter, pulled through. This guy just tends to make it a little harder on himself. You know, I said, I don't know, 10th or 9th or 10th round, 8th round maybe. Stop, you know, just throw your jabs. He can actually box, okay? I know you probably don't think so because of the way he likes to fight, but he can box. He can throw his jabs, he can keep his distance. It was either that 8th or 9th round, he came out jabbing, hit him with a nice 1-1-2, hurt him. I sat there, I looked at our cut man, Danny Milano, I said, see, this is easy. He doesn't have to make it so hard on himself. But, you know, the thing's skull. He's gonna do it. I think it's for all you guys.
We appreciate it.
Pressuring him to be this exciting fighter. But, you know, honestly, it's cool that you have the kind of record, I guess you could say, for most punches. But in my opinion, you don't need to make all those punches. You know, I'd rather you make your punches count a little bit more instead of sitting there going toe-to-toe and just slugging it out. There's no reason for it. And he doesn't need to do it.
It's more fun.
It's more fun, and there's your answer. So this is what me and him have to go back and forth in.
Good one. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Adam, congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
The attendance in there tonight was, you know, vastly wearing red and white. You don't do boredom fights. You know, it's only going to get, you know, you're only going to keep growing. How does it feel to have that support, that fan base that is, you know, growing every time you fight? And how far do you think that that'll take you in your career, having that support?
I think it's everything, you know. I was getting a little bit tired, and they started changing my name, and it added like a little more adrenaline rush, especially when I caught him. It means everything, so I'm so happy to have that support. I just gotta keep building on, you know. I know I make a lot of mistakes, but like Keith said, it's mostly on me being an idiot and liking to go toe-to-toe with guys, just to see who has the bigger, We'll see.
Set of balls.
I enjoy that, you know, but yeah, but I make it hard on myself. But I gotta get out of habit. I won a full 12 rounds with a veteran, great fighter, and I just gotta continue getting better, you know.
Adam, fightheck.com. I got a chance to speak to Chris before he left the arena, and he mentioned feeling a little bit dejected, I guess, because of the loss. And to piggyback off what he was saying about you having such a large fan base, Chris was mentioning that that he was hoping to gain, some Polish fans through fighting you and by putting on a good fight. Do you think that he was able to gain those fans? Do you think he should feel dejected after the performance tonight?
Of course not. He put on a great performance. It takes two to tango, and I think me and Chris tangled very, very, very long.
Adam, congratulations. How would you assess your performance tonight in terms of moving forward in your career and getting ready to face better opposition? Do you think you need a little more seasoning? And the second part, you weigh 266. Do you think moving forward, the weight may be an issue in terms of affecting your stamina and condition?
I just threw 1,000 punches, I don't know. I think I'm in pretty good shape. But, I mean, I'm my biggest critic, so I think the performance could have been a little better, maybe a little more crisp. I gotta watch the fight again because I haven't watched it. But I think, yeah, of course, maybe I'll get down to 255, I'm sure you said. In his past interview, he wants me around 245, 255. So it's definitely something I want to aim maybe the next fight. Thank you. Thank you.
I have a question for Keith. Keith, as the manager, can you sort of explain what the roadmap is to get to a title shot? He's obviously, in a great position, probably deserves it with the type of guys he's beaten, but with Wilder tied up with Ortiz, and probably 2 fights with Fury, and Andy Ruiz tied up with the rematch against Anthony Joshua. There is no title to fight for at this point, so explain to me the roadmap, if you will, in the time frame you think.
I think tonight Adam proved that he's a franchise at Barclays. The place is packed. I've never seen so many red shirts in my life. It was honestly one of the best atmospheres I've experienced at the Barclays. I've seen a lot of good fights here, so I would think probably 2 more of these types of fights, hopefully a little bit easier. I think I have to do a little bit better, matchmaking for him. So I would say sometime late next year. And I think a fight with Deontay Wilder in this building, I don't think there'd be 1 seat that wasn't sold. So I would say probably at the end of next year we would, be fighting Deontay Wilder for the title.
How do you feel physically now? It was obviously a very grueling fight and your first 12-round fight. How do you feel now after this fight as opposed to maybe the 10-round fight with Martin and some of your other fights?
I feel good. Drank too much water because I needed to do a urine test after the fight. That sucked. But I feel good, man. It was definitely a tough fight. He was game. He came to beat me and continue his title hunt. But I think I outgunned him. And on to the next one.
All right, Adam, last question right here. Daniel Gonzalez, Spot saying, how are you?
Hey, David.
You did a great job. You keep getting hit with the straight right hand, and your head moving. What are you going to do when a guy like Deontay Wilder hits you with that straight right hand? And I worry about that with you. The head move, you can throw a million punches, and it's awesome to watch, but it's fun. Poland loves you. How are we going to avoid that straight right hand?
So I keep working on it. I'm working on this fight. I didn't show it maybe as much as I should have. But hopefully this will be a little bit better. I was surprised you guys better. It should make the fight a lot better and more crisp.
He'll take the right hand, he'll walk the room, and he's going to knock him out.
That's what it looks like. He broke the guy's hand with his hand.
That's what's going to happen. He's going to knock him out.
Thanks, everyone. Let's give Adam a round of applause.